Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, February 1st. Don't mind the PJs. It's been a lazy, comfy day. I didn't go to work this morning because I was up half the night with a migraine that just didn't want to go away. See? Whatever. Not too long ago, I posted a video asking you guys if you guys would be interested in seeing what I've watched first time viewing wise, and a lot of people said yes. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't watch that much, but in hindsight, I watched a lot more than I would have last year. I will show TV shows, though I haven't fully finished them yet, because I got on the Doctor Who kick again, and I just kept watching those and those and those. So I've got 4 TV shows. One is on streaming, and 2, 4, 6, 7 movies. I mean, that's better than what I usually do a month. So I am up to disc 3. Let me just check. Yeah, disc 3 of Sleepy Hollow season 1. I had started watching this in my horror marathon. I finished disc 2 and then I just put it down. I was more thing on the movies, but more focused on the movies. See, drugs are not working anymore. But I do like this show, so. And these 2 in particular, I always rewatch the entire series. I get to these 2 and I stop. I don't know why. But I am determined to watch the fucking show. So I have season 5 of True Blood and season 5 of Walking Dead. I would be on disc 2 for this and disc 3 for this. So I am determined to get these actually watched. The one that I don't own on Netflix, I have finally started watching The Witcher. I only watched 1 episode so far because I wanted to finish reading the books. And I did. It took me about a year to finish the books, and I don't know why, because they're not that big. They're like maybe 400 or 500 pages, and that's doable for me, unlike some other people who bitch that, why should this be 400? Piss off. But from the 1 episode I watched, I really liked it. Hopefully in the next couple of days I can watch the rest. Okay, so as for the movies, I did have 2 duds in this pile. One of them I was so expecting it to be a dud. But the first first time viewing I watched for this year was the 2017 remake of Murder on the Orient Express. I actually liked it. 7.5 out of 10. Holds no candle to the original, but I did like it. I did like a lot of the cast, and I've been a fan of Kenneth Branagh for a long time. Ironically, since my media lit teacher showed us Dead Again for the mystery genre. I know I might have seen a couple of... No, wait. That wasn't the first one. Rewind. Play. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein was the first thing I watched with Kenneth Branagh as star and director. And then I was shown Dead Again, which I thought was fantastic. So I like a lot of the cast. Like I said, they don't hold a candle to their counterparts, but I did like this movie for what it was. I do prefer the original. I mean, you look at the original, you have Albert Finney, Sean Connery, Anthony Perkins, Lauren Bacall, Ingmar Bergman, the list goes on. And like, you do have some good names in this, but they don't hold a candle to the original. So this is a keeper. I did like it. So, and the second first time viewing, it's been on my radar for a while, but I've just never reached for it, and that's one thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to watch the blind buys. I've got way too many. That's why someone pointed out on one of the forums that I hadn't really bought anything from October till a couple of days ago. I was having money issues, but I was like, I'm trying to rent stuff from the library instead of wasting $27 on a Blu-ray, watch it and hate it and pawn it and won't get half the money back. But this I think I bought when the HMVs were going under in Canada, which I still miss to this day. I think, when did this come out? 2014? Yes, 2014. So this must have been before The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies. And I say that because Richard Armitage is in this really fun disaster movie called Into the Storm. I really liked it. I I've always been a fan of disaster films. I don't. It's kind of a go between The Tower in Inferno, Poseidon Adventure, and Twister as my all-time favorite. But this is it's a short one. It's only 90 minutes long, but it was fun. It's got some really great visuals. But for the Twister movies, Twister is definitely the best one. This is actually number 2. I gave this an 8 sorry guys. 8 out of 10 on this. I definitely recommend it if you love disaster films. Okay, now the first dud of the year. I did have high hopes. I've heard a lot of good things about it. But I just thought it was boring, and the killer was not interesting at all. I'm sorry, guys. You know the flubs. You basically came here for the flubs, let's put it that way. This came out in the year I was born, 1980. The only good thing about this movie for me was the soundtrack, and that was New Year's Evil. What a disappointment. I gave it a 2 out of 10. I was bored out of my freaking mind half an hour into the film, but I was like, no, you're not gonna do this. Basically give up, or DNF, like we say in the book world. I want to finish these even if they're shit, and this was shit, so I tortured myself. Like, I don't know, it was not that good, which was disappointing. So this will go into the pond pile. And another one that I've been reaching for, then putting away, reaching for, putting away. I finally sat down and watched it. It is a long movie, and it is, by some standards, very graphic. It is Red Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence. I really like this one, though it is graphic. Like, I have no issue with graphic. I mean, come on. All those are horror films, for Christ's sake. But there were a lot of scenes that just made me feel very uncomfortable. So, but it's a really, really good movie if you like espionage and Russian kind of spy stuff. And if you like Jennifer Lawrence, I recommend this. And it's actually directed by the director of Constantine and The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay 1 and 2. So if you like Jennifer Lawrence, I definitely recommend it, but I will warn you, it is pretty graphic. If you're not into some of that stuff, that's up to you, actually. So, and I got this in horror pack, and I know why I never went towards the sequels, but since I've got a couple of them, I have to watch them. And I watched Tremors 3, Back to Perfection. Yeah. I am a diehard fan of the first one. The first one is one of my all-time favorite movies. But how could such a great movie just spawn so many shit sequels? I've only seen 2, but I mean, I didn't like 2, and I didn't like this one. I didn't hate it, I just didn't like it. I gave it a 5 out of 10. And I did not like the fact that one of the characters from the first film dies in this, and was a character I liked. But I did appreciate the fact they brought back some of the characters. I won't say who. You'll have to watch it. But if you're a diehard fan of the Tremors series, I'd say watch it. But if you're like me and only a fan of the first one, I'd say skip it. So I think, was it Friday or Saturday night? I can't remember which. I did a double header, and I was like, 1 Marvel, 1 DC. What Marvel movie am I talking about? Well, it's not The Amazing Spider-Man, and it's not the remaining 3 Avengers movies I need to see, which are the 2 Spider-Mans and Captain Marvel. It is actually Venom. And I went in with very low expectations, because I did see Spider-Man 3. I did not like how the character was portrayed. So I think the only saving grace that made me want to watch this was Tom Hardy. I really like this one. 7.5 out of 10. It was fun. I liked the kind of crazy interaction between Eddie and Venom. I thought that was really good. And it's very, very odd to see Michelle Williams in a film like this. But, which is good, because we all know her from, like, Dawson's Creek and Brokeback Mountain and all kind of the not lower, but low budget indie type films like My Weekend with Marilyn or Blue Valentine. But it was cool to see her in one of these big budget movies. So I know this got shit on by a lot of people, but I personally, I liked it, and my mom even liked it. So, well, what, some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it, but I thought Tom Hardy was fantastic as Eddie Brock, aka Venom, or slash Venom, whatever. So 7.5 out of 10 for me. And this was my DC pick. It's been sitting on my shelf since I bought it 3.5 years ago, but then again, I have some movies from 10 years ago I haven't watched. I'm determined, even though those are the I Spit on Your Grave remake or the Last House of Love remake, I'm determined to watch those fucking movies. So, and the one in question, I know a lot of people panned on this. My parents liked it, and I liked it because I think I watched the extended cut, and I'm pretty sure my parents did. And that is Suicide Squad. I don't know. I did not see why all the hate or whatever. What the hell was that? Oh, that was my other phone. Sorry. I enjoyed this one. So, I am looking forward to the one directed by James Gunn. The only thing is, I was kind of iffy on the cast changes, because, I mean, come on. I love Idris Elba. I love him. But Will Smith, come on. I've been watching him since I was a teenager. It looked like he was having fun as Deadshot. But of course, we all know who the breakout star was. This is Margot Robbie. She was fantastic. But I do agree with a lot of people that Jared Leto, who is a fantastic actor, was so underused. It was like how I felt with Spectre, when you have an Oscar-winning actor like Jared Leto or Christoph Waltz, and you so underuse him. That pisses me off. But overall, I did like this, so I didn't understand all the hate. But then again, I've never had to read comic books to enjoy the movies. So I've only got a few comic books, most of them being Hellboy, The Crow, or Watchmen, or Hellraiser, but that's okay. So there we go, Suicide Squad. And that's all the first time viewings I got through. Like I said, I'm gonna make myself sit down and watch the rest of True Blood, because I've got so many TV shows, blind buys I want to get to, particularly Game of Thrones. I do get a lot of flack for that. It's like, why haven't I watched it? I say, same thing I'll tell you guys. I've read the books. And it's the same as with Outlander. I've read all the books, so I kind of know what's going to happen. But I don't know why I haven't watched them yet. I suck. Let's put it that way. Because I still have to watch the rest of Supernatural. I'm on season 10. Same as with the X-Files, on season 10. Season 5 of The Mentalist, I did watch season 7, but not 5 or 6. Criminal Minds, I'm at season 9. So I'm very determined this year to get a lot of the blind buys watched and see if I like them or don't. A lot of them I don't have any hopes for. So, but this month, I am going to try to watch a lot of my romantic stuff. Valentine's Day, but I don't want to do it up till Valentine's Day, the whole month. So we'll see how many of those blind buys, even though I don't have a lot, hopefully I can get through a bunch. So let me know what you guys think of these titles, which ones you liked, which ones you don't like. Comment down below. I mean, we're all supposed to give our opinions here, but I know some people aren't gonna like my opinions, but that's okay. They're mine. Whatever. I'm just tired. I'm rambling on. I'm just... migraines suck, let's put it that way. And so, I will get to my Godzilla collection overview soon. I think I might wait closer to when Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, which is 2 months away, but... oh, not 2 months. A month and a half away. Or, yeah, 2 months. I don't know. Fuck it. Because I have to get the Criterion, but it's still a little too pricey at the moment. It's like almost $200. It's the same as with Friday the 13th. It's gone up to like $200, and I'm like, I don't know yet. I can't justify shelling out $200 for that anymore. I used to, but not anymore. Particularly when half of this, that's my Godzilla collection right there. So I might, hopefully, if I can find both of them for a decent price, I'll get them, but it's up in the air right now. So, like I said, I'm just rambling. So, let me know what you guys thought of this video. Do you guys want me to continue with the first time viewing reviews? Because this was just a trial run, because You will notice I don't like giving spoilers away. I've always been that way. So I will tell you which actors I liked, which ones I don't like, or whatever. But plot points, I hate spoiling. The only people I'll spoil movies for are my parents. Because 95% of the time they won't watch the movie anyway. So yeah, guys, we're at 15 minutes. I've done enough rambling. My headache's starting to come back, so I'm actually gonna just bid you adieu. So until my next video, guys, whenever that may be, I hope you all have a great day. Watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, like, comment, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.